In this video, we'll be going over how to create a flight plan for an aerial mapping mission using QGroundControl. Once we open up QGroundControl, navigate to the mission area that you want to fly. Next, click on this Plan button. Click on Survey. You can move this takeoff waypoint off to the side. Click Done. Leave the altitude at whatever the default is. Next, we can click on Survey. You have the option of loading in your own KML or shapefile. Otherwise, you can create a polygon in this interface. So we'll click out the corners for this small town, adjust it how we'd like it, and click on Done Tracing. After this, we can adjust the mission parameters, but first we want to make sure that we have our camera parameters correctly entered. That's the sensor size in millimeters, the image size in pixels, and the focal length in millimeters. Next, we can set things like our overlap percentage, the altitude we want to fly at. Conversely, we can set our target ground sample distance, and it will calculate the altitude for us. We can change the mission angle if we prefer, and we can extend the flight lines outside the mission area so that we're able to line up on it better as we enter. We can also change the entry point for the mission, so we can pick which corner we want to start on. And once we're happy with this, we can go to File, Save Mission Waypoints as KML, and in this case we'll navigate to our desktop and we'll call this Mission 1. You can go ahead and open up that file. It'll show up in Google Earth like this. And here we can make a few manipulations to it. We don't really care about these waypoints as much as the flight lines, so we can shut that off. And we don't really need this takeoff point here, so we can click on Properties and click on this dot here. Click Delete a couple times, and that'll get rid of that for us. Also, if we prefer to have that clamped to ground, we can do that here. And once we're happy with this KML, we can right-click, Save Place As, and then we can call this Flight Path 1 if we want, save it as a KML or KMZ file, and then that file is ready to import into a flight app like ForeFlight. This has been an overview of how to use QGroundControl to make a flight plan for a manned aircraft aerial mapping mission.